Alright, collective. Welcome to Sunday Vibes. Welcome aboard, guys. I hope you guys are still having a great weekend thus far. This is Sunday Vibes. So, we're talking about love here. We're going to see who surrounds your energy at this time and what are they going to do about it, okay? What are they going to do about it? Remember, guys, readings on YouTube, they are general, not personal. Okay, so if you're watching and you have to get in the comments and say a reader's not going to tell me how to live my life or who I choose, I'm not here to tell you who to choose. That's your choice. Okay, and why are you watching readings if you're so adamant about not listening? it just makes no sense. So you watch at your own discretion. And what you do with your life, of course, it's your choice. I'm just here picking up on whatever energy comes through for whoever resonates. Okay? And of course, I'm not just a reader. This comes with spiritual mentorship as well. Alright? There are just readers out there if that's what you want to see. Okay? Plenty of them. Alright? But anywho, let's get into this, guys. Welcome to my day ones, my new subscribers. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You are more than welcomed here to the Soul Tribe. So if you vibe with my tribe, then, And if you don't, you're just passing through, well, thank you for watching. And if this resonates with you, all I ask is that you hit that like button. Alright, let's see what's going on. My fair lady. Okay. The London Bridge is Falling Down song. I've been channeling that for years now. Like, it'll come to me once in a blue. The song, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. So, brick and mortar does not work. We know that in the song. Wood and clay doesn't work either. Steel and iron bends and folds. Brick and mortar comes tumbling down. But gold and silver is what essentially worked. Gold and silver. So what I'm getting is there's something that needs to be built stronger. Something is being built stronger. It may have taken many tries, but you're finding the right formula to build something solid, unbreakable. Okay? This could be in any sense. I mean, it is Sunday Vibes. We're talking about love. But this could be like your life, whatever you're applying this knowledge towards, where it's unbreakable, unfuckwithable. Nobody can break it. If it's a love connection, nobody can break it. It's built on solid foundation, on solid grounds. If it's a career, you're building this on solid grounds, okay? There's a certain knowledge that is being applied to a certain area of your life through trial and error, okay? Through lessons, through whatever you've been through here. And now it's unbreakable. Okay? You figured out some sort of formula here. Or somebody did. Alright. Yep. We have perfect match at the bottom of the deck. This person will help you realize why it never worked out with anyone else. So when we're talking about love and something did not work out, many things transpired, right? Many lessons were learned. But I feel like now you're both going to be on this path of, now I know what I want because I understand myself. Self-awareness here. Now I understand because I self-reflected. I understand myself more. I understand how to set boundaries. I understand that I'm in control of my reality, my life, and the way it flows and continues to move forward on my own personal journey. So now when I choose someone, it's because I choose, not because someone told me to choose or not to choose. It's because I took the reins and understood what I wanted in my life. And that particular person vibes with me energetically, emotionally, hell, physically, you know. Everything seems to click. My intuition is telling me that's where it's at. Okay, and I feel like you're both in this energy. There's a perfect match. Now, we know that nobody's perfect, but it's perfect for whatever you're looking for, they're looking for. It fits together like the yin and the yang, okay? Like, you know, a circle within a circle, a square within a square. Yeah, you guys are meeting in the astral realm here. Whether you've met this person in real life or not, there's somebody here. So whatever you guys build together is solid. Solid as a rock. Roxy. Alright, let's cut this deck. Honest communication. I want to sweep you off your feet because I genuinely like what I see. Okay, so someone here wants to sweep you off your feet. Somebody here could rock a 5 o'clock shadow. Somebody here could, you know, have wavy, long, semi-short hair. Dark brown, light brown, medium brown. Somebody may have hazel eyes. Divine masculine. Pushing through fear, ego, and traumas. Reevaluation, clarity, and understanding. Excuse me. Revelations. So someone's having, or they have had some sort of breakthrough. This person is getting their fitness right, okay? Working out gives me the energy that I need and helps keep me focused on my goals and priorities. Okay, so this person is exercising their mind, but also their physique. Okay, this is someone that wants to have an honest communication here. Yeah, authentic. I'm true to myself and others with honesty and respect, a quality I admire in others. Alright, so this is someone being true to who they are, working out, and because I went into that whole explanation, that's the energy here. This person is in. Yep. Courting. Old-fashioned, a true gentleman, chivalrous, and devoted. This could be you, or this is someone in your energy. Flip the energies how they resonate. Genders can be reversed or the same. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, this was somebody that was in, you know, they went through a player era. Okay. And they are a starseed, and source is right here. Alright, so this person is going through an awakening here with activating deeply encoded encryptions, wisdom, and spiritual gifts to utilize for a higher divine purpose. They're waking up the source within them. Starseed source, okay? When you wake up, you understand that source is not somewhere in a distance. Source lives within you, because source is essentially consciousness, right? You are consciousness. Consciousness creating itself in many forms. Nothing is apart from anything. That is an illusion. So this is someone understanding themselves. Alright? So they went through their player era, and now they're getting it together here. And there is a she-devil in this person's energy. Okay? She came to destroy. Hell hath no fury, like a woman scorned. These people may be in the public eye, with famous being here, or this is someone that's meant to be, this is a star seed that's meant to be in the public eye. And that's where they're headed, if I can get these cards together. It says, star quality, you are meant to shine, destined to be seen and known. And you guys share telepathy. I feel you within me and all around me. What have you done to me? And they're having a confrontation with that karmic, because that karmic is noticing. They're at odds. Someone's not happy about the change and growth that is taking place within you, within this masculine, whoever that is. This is a protector. I'm always here to protect you. There, confirmation. There is nothing or no one that can ever change that. Alright? And they are transmuting their shadow, or any shadow being thrown at them by this karmic. Okay? You give me poison and I'll turn it into my cure. Transmutation. Okay? People are starting to be shook because they're seeing a major shift and change in this person. It says haters are shocked at your victories and your ability to move forward. They probably saw this person go through some pretty tough times with whoever this karmic is, and they thought that maybe perhaps this person wouldn't change their ways. Maybe they were just non-committal. Maybe they didn't want to settle down, and they played the field till they ran up across the she-devil. Okay? Yeah, this person could have had affairs because they weren't being authentic in the past. Okay, they didn't understand themselves. They do now. They're being their true authentic self right here. And they're going to do that in front of you with honest communication as well. This is someone turning their life around. And yes, they are a cosmic being. You are, okay? So this is a couple that is a cosmic being, a starseed, okay? You are otherworldly, reincarnated throughout the universe, a universal traveler. And we have single, ready to find that someone to warm up to, loyal, devoted, and faithful. Alright? So it's the kind of person that maybe they didn't take the karmics too serious, but when it comes to the divine feminine, yes, they will. Okay? Whoever this is. We have confidant, meeting with a friend, needing a listening ear, and getting good advice, right next to first date. Okay? How do I like you this much? What I'm seeing here is that there's going to be a friendship started between the two of you. We have Soul Tribe and Isis here. Okay? So you could really be the representation here, the divine feminine in this person's life, and they feel connected to you. Alright? And that's what's been helping them grow with growth. A lesson they won't soon forget is teaching them a great deal about themselves. A grim reality, right? Sometimes looking in the mirror ain't easy. But this person is seeing, you know, how their actions create consequences. You know, how their actions have created consequences in their life. Even if this is someone that never stepped to your life, in their own life with these karmics, you know, with these people, they had to understand something about themselves here, and clearly they are. And I do feel like Isis is the embodiment of the divine feminine, right? And a lot of you are in that energy, and you become like a beacon of light for your divine masculine here. Whether you knew this person on a deep level physically, or this is someone, you know, that's always been kind of elusive in your life because of the things that they had to learn themselves, and now they're stepping into that divine masculine role. Okay, so take it how it resonates. It'll be different for all of you, absolutely. right, let's get into some tarot here. Let's see what's going on with this masculine. And no, this doesn't have to be your unhealed ex. Whoever this is healing, so please hold yourself from being tempted to get in the comments and being, I'm not going out with this narcissist. This is someone doing the work. If they were narcissistic, they're going to stay narcissistic. A true narcissist is the nice narcissist for life, okay? That's not it here, okay? This may be somebody that you never even got to entertain for a lot of you. So, you know, take it how it resonates, okay? It's going to be different for everybody here. One more shuffle. What is this, or these particular divine masculines? What is it that they are, okay, doing moving forward? What is this communication about? What is their current energy at this time? Honest communication with the Five of Pentacles. So there hasn't been communication. This is telling me this person they want to bridge the gap. This person also could have been in an energy of insecurity, afraid of rejection, okay? Kind of leaving this thing out in the cold for a while because of other things that they were personally going through. Whether it's for the first time communicating, or it's been a long time, or a long time coming. We have the Page of Cups here. Or is this the King of Cups? Yeah, this is the Page of Cups, creativity. Okay. What I'm seeing here, this person, the Page of Cups is often a visionary, someone that sees whatever is needed here. It's something about the ecosystem, eco-life, something that needs to have certain aspects to be sustainable here. Like, you know, this fish tank, the water temperature has to be right, the amount of salt has to be right for life to, you know, thrive, right? So this is somebody obviously getting right with themselves, pushing through fear, ego, and traumas. Okay, revelations, clarity, and understanding. So they're understanding the formula to have a better life. They're growing into self-understanding, self-awareness, thriving. Okay, to understand how to thrive and keep that and sustain something, right? Keep that momentum going instead of, you know, jumping from one bed to the other or one situation to another where it's short-lived because, you know, we didn't understand ourselves and why we were doing that. Okay, so I'm getting somebody that, you know, why we were so quick to jump from one person to the other. This person might have liked the beginning stages of something, and when shit got real, they didn't understand how to sustain it because they weren't in the energy of self-awareness, self-understanding, or healing these traumas. Now they are. So this is somebody understanding themselves quite well here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, with luck being here and fitness. Right? So now we're getting to the stage. Before it was the Five of Pentacles. Now we got the Page of Cups. And now we got the Ten of Pentacles. We're building something solid, right? Somebody may like to wear gold. Now we're starting to want, you know, when you work out, you have a goal in mind, right? To be solid. So they're exercising, and again, I said they were exercising their brain, their mind, to build something solid. So that London Bridge thing, right? So we can see the karmics as the brick and mortar, the iron and steel. It was never going to be something solid. to build a solid foundation that lasts, unless this person looked in the mirror and understood why, and they were part of the problem. Okay? So they're understanding that. Now they're building something solid. They're building their brain muscle, but also in connection to their consciousness. Their consciousness is not being ignored. It's being awakened here, because they're getting past the limiting beliefs that are bestilled within the mind, connected to the ego, that doesn't allow for somebody to open their mind unless they have some sort of breakthrough, but also a certain amount of want to have that breakthrough. This person could have been stubborn, okay? And now they're sitting down, they're finally like understanding stubbornness is not going to get me somewhere. I need to really figure this out. I need to figure myself out. And again, exactly what they're doing. Authentic. They do have anxiety here. Okay, with the moon being here. Because this is, you know, they're walking into the unknown, but they are going to be authentic here. So for me, this is giving the moon in reverse. Before, yes, with the facade and the whole player thing. But now I feel like they're ready to be authentic and not hide a part of themselves. They want honest communication. So we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so they're trying to figure out how to go about this. Okay, so it's like a balancing act here. The Page of Cups with the 5. Exactly, that's the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Page of Cups. Okay, they're understanding something. They're having a breakthrough. They're getting past any limiting, self-limiting beliefs. Okay, any beliefs that were planted there by traditions or anyone else, or, you know, a certain type of belief that they had. Spirituality is going to just challenge that, because it's trying to allow you to have a breakthrough to understand your true authentic self, aside from what has been bestilled upon your mind. Okay, we're getting into consciousness, which is simply what is, right? That's why I went into source. Source is consciousness. You are source, because you are a manifestation of that consciousness, and then within your vessel you manifest many things, right? It's like everything here was part of consciousness. There was a blueprint, and now it's a physical, tangible manifestation. Okay, I hope y'all feeling me. Swiftness, the 8 of Wands. Yes, this person is going to be swift with something now that they understand it. So this is swift communication. Things are going to start moving faster, smoother, because somebody's understanding something here. So what I'm seeing is a masculine creating a whole different reality based on their level of understanding now, and the wisdom gained through trial and error. Okay, through life lessons and through their own mistakes, because nobody's perfect. We make mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, you ain't learning, you ain't growing, and you're not gaining in wisdom. Mistakes must be had. And new beginnings. Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like graduation day, right? Being authentic, getting past the shadow also. So this person could have went through dark night of the soul energy, self-reflection, definitely. Now they're envisioning a future, moving past any self-limiting beliefs, doubts, fears, insecurities. All right, so something is being flipped on its head, the other side of the coin. Okay, renewal. So the star, This is healing. This is, again, the other side of the coin, turning it on its head. Turning a new leaf. Having faith. Okay? Going home energy to the star. King of Wands, CEO energy. Alright, this is somebody determined, confident, ambitious, and somebody that takes charge. Leadership energy as well, stepping into that leadership role. This person could be stepping into their north node here. Yes, definitely. And intuition here with the High Priestess. Okay, they're following their intuition. This person is tapped in. They understand now. They're getting downloads, okay? They're understanding how to build a better life here. This is really good. And the Three of Wands, hope. Okay, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. So the Two of Wands, they're not at the crossroads anymore. They understand what they want here, how to move forward here. Okay. It's like they cross a milestone here. Guardian, King of Swords. Okay. Cutting out what doesn't serve them. Gain in wisdom here. Somebody very wise. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Excuse me. Eight of Swords. With the Three of Pentacles. And motherhood, the Empress. With the Nine. Okay, so there's a mother figure here. This is not the Empress. This is a mother figure with these Nine of Wands and the Empress here. Somebody that they were in a situation with collaboration, and Eight of Swords. It felt more like a trap. Somebody could have trapped this person with a child. Yeah, somebody they invested some serious time in to see what would come out of this. Seven of Wands, something they protected as well. They could have married this person, but there was some sort of confusion, okay? Illusion with the Seven of Cups. Okay? And I do see the marriage here. Somebody could have thought they got some wise advice from someone, and they fell into some sort of trap. So I feel like this person is definitely listening to themselves now, because listening to someone else, getting advice from someone else that could have been in a different type of mentality, it didn't align with what, you know, at the time. Yes, it aligned with this person, but it didn't align with who they were, like who they're tapping into today, like who they're tapping in, who they are today. Whoever this King of Swords is, you know, they were giving advice based on their level of perception of things when it came to this karmic situation that they were in. Or it could be their own mindset when they thought they knew what they were doing and getting themselves into, but it was an illusion. It was connected more to their self-limiting beliefs. It wasn't being connected to their higher self. So the perfect match here is in connection to a divine feminine. It's in connection to their true authentic self. But they had to go through their shadow. They had to self-reflect, and they had to learn a major lesson to get it, to understand it. And that's exactly what they're doing now. Okay? Yeah, the Magician. And yes, Um, and they manifested out of their, it was like an illusion being manifested. See, things can be manifested out of illusion because it's the vibration. It's not just the vibration you're in, but the level of understanding. So therefore, you manifest someone out of your own fears, right? Playing the field and all this. So you manifest a karmic that would put up with that, but also create a high level of chaos because that karmic is also in a lower vibration, doesn't understand themselves, and, could be more of a headache than someone bringing peace and zen into someone's life. There's a lot of explanation here. I don't know why I have to get into all of this, but it's just a vibe right now. So bear with me, guys. So now they're breaking free of that because they're on a whole nother mindset. So therefore, what they manifest now is under their control, so to speak, because they are consciously understanding this thing called life better. Okay, but also in connection to their true self, their authentic self, not a made up version of themselves, of who they thought they were, in connection to their ego. Okay, so they're going through an ego death so that they can have a breakthrough here and break through conscious patterns. Whew, okay. All right. I hope that made sense. I know a lot of you understand what I'm saying. But, if you're just on the brink of this journey, that could be a lot. And, the only way to understand it is to go through it. So, some of you may be at the beginning of this type of awareness or journey, spiritual journey. One foot in front of the other is all I can tell you. One step at a time. Go with the flow. Everybody's at a different level here, so maybe that's why the explanation, but not everybody's gonna understand what I just said, so it's all right. All right, let's clarify what this person is, wanting to communicate about. Okay, they do have faith here in this communication. Now that they're seeing what needs to be done here. Tell me about this communication. Yeah, this is a burden for them. Of course. Okay. For some of you here, this person may have to have the talk about getting a divorce. Okay, the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant, that's a divorcee with the Ten of Wands, but this is like weighing on them. So with the Two of Pentacles, that's one communication here they have to have. The other communication is with you. Okay, tell me more here. Yeah, exactly. They have to walk away, and that's something they need to speak up about. So they want a divorce. And that's why they're holding back on courting you with the Knight of Cups. They're doing what's fair and just. They are afraid of rejection, and they are riddled with anxiety here. Because they also have to cut somebody out here. Okay? Ooh-wee. Okay. Tell me about their hopes. With renewal. Okay? Seven of Cups. They hope that you are the one, okay? That you are actually the wish fulfillment. This may be somebody that doesn't know you on the physical or enough, okay? They've been through a lot, so they're hoping that, yes, you are the one, okay? Because they've been beaten and battered. Wounded warrior, we have the wounded healer here as well with the star. This person has the ability to self-heal. They have healing abilities as well. This may be something they're unaware of at this time with the Seven of Cups, but they definitely want to invest in the proper Empress here. They're just nervous. They want to make sure they're not making another mistake. but they do feel very, very connected to you. They feel like you are it. Okay? Okay. I just dropped that card. Another thing I'm seeing here for some of you, it may be, sorry that I didn't understand this connection and saw, and decided to play the field and act the way I did. But for others of you, this is a brand new connection with the Page of Cups and the Lovers. It's a crush. Okay, it's obviously more than a crush. It's a divinely guided connection. Okay, and there's the Ace of Cups. So there you go. And the Ace of Wands. Feel I'm making love to you. Okay, this is passion, chemistry, love, fire. All right. This person may be coming in fast. They don't want to miss the opportunity with you. They want victory and success here with someone they admire. And yes, they want a solid foundation. 10 of Pentacles twice. All right, so this person is taking care of their mind muscle, taking care of their body muscle. They want to flex their love muscle in your, okay, your juices that overflow. And they want to build something solid. All right. Tell me about the moon here. Yeah. This is somebody working on their shadow. Okay. And also, this is somebody seeing who they were with was emotionally manipulative. Hidden agendas. Somebody that would say, I love you, but also somebody very emotionally unbalanced. Okay. They see that with whoever that was there. Yeah. With the Six of Cups, somebody they've been with for some time is what I'm getting. Yeah, they see this person clearly with the King of Swords. Yep. Okay. Tell me more. Yep. And they're taking a leap of faith, making a decision that allows them to free themselves from that person. Okay, that they've invested a lot of time in. Nothing is going to grow there, especially with the moon. It's telling me they were dead seeds. Whatever they tried building here, it's not flourishing. It's not. They've given this a lot of time. It's just not. Nothing is growing there. So they might have tried settling down with someone, but it was the wrong person. They had the wrong. They just weren't evolved like they are right now. Okay. King of Pentacles with the Star. This is definitely somebody that is meant to be in the public eye, or they already are. Okay. With the Star and the King of Pentacles. This is somebody that has invested a lot of time in themselves, in their career. And they are in the public somehow. That's how they make their money. Okay. But they do want wish fulfillment here. Again, with the Temperance, the Star, and the Ten of Cups, I do feel like this person is investing time in themselves, in healing, and taking this journey home to the Ten of Cups. Okay, Four of Swords, that's definitely what they envision and are reflecting on. All right. And this person may be single at this time. Nine of Pentacles. And yeah, breaking free from whatever this was with the Tower, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Okay, the karmic obviously could have had their own thing going where they were lying, deceiving, emotionally manipulating this person. This is probably why they chose to play the field at some point, or have an affair. Or it could have just been the karmic having an affair on this person. Tell me about the High Priestess. Three of Swords. Yeah. With the Five of Cups. I feel this was the disappointment of what they try to build with someone here. They wanted the Ten of Pentacles here, obviously, with someone. Um, and it didn't pan out that way. Tell me more. Exactly. Can't build the Ten of Pentacles in that Five of Pentacles energy. And I feel like both the karmic and them were in that energy. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they were dealing with someone that was more of a taker and in a low vibration. So you can't build the Ten of Pentacles with a taker and someone that's greedy, because they're just going to spend your money, even if you're forking up all the burdens and doing all the work. Eventually, your energy starts to dwindle, your money starts to dwindle, and you begin to have a lack of interest in building anything. So in the meantime, the karmic is going to be taking, because they don't understand how to add to the mix. So there was no reciprocity there. Yeah, exactly. So either this was a long-term connection that they thought was going to lead to marriage at some point, not anymore, or this was some sort of marriage where this person is getting a divorce and walking away. They could be having that honest communication already, or this is what's coming up soon, as honest communication is the first card. First card is the strongest. So they're not only talking to you, but they want to talking to them, but they want to talk to you as well. Okay. Let me get some messages see what this person thinks here. Before I get to those, let me see here. Tell me more about this communication with the Empress. Nine of Wands. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Okay? So this person, the Nine of Wands again, right? This is someone that they might have been defeated. They might have felt defeated, but they know they're not defeated. They still got a little juice in them left, okay? They're still going to go for love. They still have faith. They haven't given up on love yet. You bring this person hope, faith. Exactly. See? It says, be cautious of those who take more than they give. Toxic witches. So they were with someone toxic here. They were a taker. No reciprocity. Tell me more. We have the Star once again. Have faith that healing is in the forecast. And the Six of Wands. You're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. Yeah, they are kind of a big deal. So they need to be confident in that and start acting like it, which they are. Ooh, all of a sudden I have like my neck needs to crack. Ooh. And I'm feeling weird. Okay. What the hell? I'm trying to crack my neck, guys. Okay. I begin some weird pains when I sit here. Okay. One more. The Five of Swords. You can't be right all the time. Yeah. That's with the karmic. Okay. So, Five of Swords, there was a lot of conflict there. Okay. Splitting ways. Definitely. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. So they're done like sacrificing themselves to make somebody else happy while they're miserable. This is somebody that wants to have more. Okay? So they're getting in touch with their feminine side. They're loving themselves more. They're nurturing themselves. And they're getting in touch with their intuition here. They know what they need to do. or you do, whoever this masculine is. They are the commitment type. Okay. Maybe with the karmic they weren't, because this karmic was cheating on them, or that was the karmic that was cheating. Tell me more about this communication, or the way this divine masculine feels towards the divine feminine here. They see you as a beautiful soul, as someone faithful, loyal, and true. They're checking you out. Is this person faithful, loyal, and true? You fascinate me, so you fascinate them. They are very respectful. A special event is on the horizon here with I know you're a keeper. This may be the event, maybe they ask you out somewhere, and that's when they're going to realize or confirm that you are a keeper, if this is someone that is getting to know you. Yeah, intense chemistry. And I'm going to spoil you. So this is definitely someone that likes to give. They forked up all the burdens for the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords was just a taker. I want to love you forever. I want to love you forever. I can't hold back this passion that burns within me anymore. Okay, so there's definitely intense chemistry, passion that this person is feeling. This is a risk I'm willing to take. Anything else? I miss you when you don't post, and you made a believer out of me. Your soulmate. So this is a spiritual connection, as I was saying, divinely guided, and maybe they didn't believe in that before, but meeting you changed their mind. Or maybe, if there were soulmates, they never thought that they would meet one. Now I'm a believer. Yeah, beauty, brains, and confidence. I feel like that's how they're looking at you. Yeah, so they are faithful, loyal, and true. Okay, so maybe they were just playing the field there while they were, or before they were with this karmic, is what I'm getting. And I do feel like the karmic might have had an affair. And maybe we need to clear that up. Where was that? Let's clear it up. And let's clear up this player vibe. What is this affair? With facade? They're moving forward from that. Yeah, that was a cycle. Victoriously moving away from some sort of affair. And balancing their life out. Okay? Yeah. They were hurt. 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Somebody had an affair. They're low vibrational. Okay, they were with someone that is greedy. So that affair was not them. Okay. And what about player here with courting? Maybe that's who they were courting, is the karmic. 6 of Wands. And again, they could have had a lot of admirers with the Star and the 6 of Wands, especially if they're in the public eye. Maybe they used to court a lot of these admirers. Okay? But they're not like that anymore. It doesn't matter, you know, when they were single and free. So they got in this karmic situation. Tell me more. Yeah, when they were single. 9 of Pentacles. Okay? And they were single for a while with the 7 of Pentacles. So, before they got with the karmic, they were playing the field. They didn't want anything serious. And then the karmic came in. So this person is faithful when they're in a relationship. The karmic came in and had an affair on this person. 9 of Wands hurt their feelings, you know. And this person was putting in all the work into that connection. They honestly thought that they were going to have the 10 of Pentacles with that karmic at first. But now they're finding out who the karmic really is, right? Okay? If they're moving forward from this connection, they found something out there. And that's why they're self-reflecting. They want better. They want more. Remember, this is a perfect match. Okay, so they are faithful. Tell me more about this person coming to the collective. What is their current status? Okay, we're going to do this one more time. It may not be this deck. Okay. Prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiven sins. Exactly. And this person is blossoming. So, whatever the karmic did, we have divine wrath. Prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiven sins. Whatever that karmic did, it got this person to heal, to work on themselves. Yeah. Tricks. Don't be fooled. Tricks, misleading, and mental traps. Okay? Exactly. Misleading, mask, bogus, shading true self. That's the karmic. Yeah. Confinement. Yeah. I don't really look at these in reverse, but journey, voyage in reverse, meaning this person felt stuck in a way of thinking, and they were with this karmic. It says, I'm indifferent, limits, no compassion, disinterested, neutral, emotional distance with anger and chaos. This is the karmic. Okay? They try to lock this person up from not, block them from their own journey, from their own growth. Yeah, wrong route. Yeah, trust signals. The universe knows your path. No entry. Exactly. So this person, when they weren't awakened, they were blind to the karmic. And yeah, there is no peace without war. That's all the conflict they're going through. Remember, the karmic feels like this person is, there's, let me see if I find the card. Confrontation, at odds. Because they're changing, they're shifting. Energy frequency shift. Okay? So they can't take advantage of this person anymore. This is someone that will protect you. Okay? Alright. I was going to get another deck. What was it? was it, Spirit? Let me see here. Let me just get a few of these. Tell me more about this divine masculine. Twin flame. Twin flame. Yeah, and they know they deserve better. New beginnings. Twin flame, someone that is aligning with your vibration. We have Cancer energy. This could be a part of their chart or something about Cancer season. Could have been when this person broke up or went through a divorce. Or the karmic could be a Cancer as well. We have Great Lover, and I'm not afraid to be with you. This person could have Cancer in their chart somewhere. Rising, moon. We have this big moon here, so it could be they're assessing their emotions. Could be Cancer moon. What else? You are breathtaking. Yeah. So they're not afraid to be with you. You are breathtaking. What else? And somebody's hating on their glow up because they're trying to renew a connection. This is a karmic. Okay? That's why they're at odds. They don't want to renew this connection. They want to move forward with the karmic. You know, they don't want to renew their connection with the karmic. They want to move forward. A shocking surprise is on the horizon about your divine counterpart. It could be the fact that this person is healing. Wow, there were a couple cards out connected to that. Hold on. Oh, okay, those we already saw. Yeah, taking action. So that is a shocking surprise here. They love your sensuality. Okay. And we have single. That's the second time we saw the Nine of Pentacles. So if the karmic's trying to circle around and trying to get this person back in their trap, they're having a conversation with them like, nah, this can't be. This is not for me. And they are raising their vibration. It says new love. It could be because they raised their vibration and it's like they're brand new, or this is new love, someone that you knew of perhaps, but now you're gonna have the time to get to know them. We have no union this lifetime. What is this? I'm guessing that's with the karmic. Exactly. Yeah. So that karmic is not going to have union with this person again because karma is hitting that ass. Remember, we had divine wrath. So I don't know what the karmic did, but there's divine wrath. So they must have did something pretty bad, okay, to this person. And there'd be no union with that karmic anymore. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, they want long term with you. Yeah. We have judge. I'm taking that as judgment and celebrations. celebrating their glow up. Okay? Because when I saw judge, I heard I'll be the judge of that, and that was giving me source. And when I saw celebrations and glow up, it's like, okay. So this must have went to like spiritual court. Yeah, another thing that I'm seeing is something was exposed about the karmic, and maybe it's the fact that they were arrested for something. They did something. And yeah, we have faithful, balanced. Okay. And there could be something about Virgo season. You could be a Virgo, or there's something about, Virgo in someone's chart. Yeah, they met a false twin with Libra here, or around Libra season when they were together. Could have been, yeah, confirmation. Could have been years ago when they met. I don't know, but whoever this was false. So, yeah. Got caught watching you. This karmic could know about you, or the karmic caught them watching you. Okay, well, there you go. So this person was a victim of the false twin. That was their catalyst. Okay? Yeah. The hell, hell hath no fury. She devil, she came to destroy. Definitely. She wanted to destroy this person and take full advantage of their status, their wealth, their popularity, their fame. Okay? Yeah. But this person still has faith and moving forward, and they're hoping that you are a real twin. And I think they already know that, but it'll be confirmed when you guys get together. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates. I hope I brought you guys some clarity, and I wish you the best. Talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching Sunday Vibes. I'll see you next week. Peace.